So the rate that people are getting laid off at right now is astonishing, and the layoffs are massive. But I have one question for you. Are you prepared? Now, see, this came to my attention because I'm a content creator on this platform, and I like to talk about personal development, personal finance 101. And I have been getting a plethora of videos of fellow content creators talking about they have just been laid off, they're so-and-so and they're broke, they're 50 years old and they're broke, they're 60 years old and they're in debt. I'm seeing so many people come out and tell their story about their financial woes and their financial troubles right now. And with the amount of folks getting left off on the federal level and all these other sort of levels, layoffs are everywhere, and the people, the economy, they're feeling it. But what I'm going to tackle in this video is you. Yeah, that's right. I want to talk about you and me, actually, our personal accountability when it comes to our finances, which is what my channel is all about. I'm not about pointing the finger or blaming the game. I want you to look inwardly. I want you to look in the mirror and really have a heart-to-heart with yourself about how you can better prepare for something like this, of this magnitude, all right? Listen, we have to not get too comfortable in our jobs. I have always made it in my mindset, to me, I never put all my eggs in one basket. I know that is a cliche saying, but I'm telling you guys, you have to look for ways to continue to diversify your income, and you have to be accountable with your spending. I'm more so leaning on the spending side because I feel like that's behavioral and we can control that. We can go inwardly and fix those behavioral issues in our relationship that we have with money. But these layoffs should wake you up, man. Especially it's tax season. I know you want to spend your money. You know, people got that tax check. They want to go spend that money. Listen to me. I have been preaching it on all of my videos. Now is not the time. People are getting laid off left and right. Your job is not your friend. If you think your job is your friend, you are sadly mistaken. I enjoy and love what I do as well, but anyone, anywhere you work can let you go the very next day. I'm not really big into job security because corporations have proven themselves time and time again. If they need to save their own hind, they will. So you shouldn't be naive enough to not prepare for any outcome that may happen. We never know exactly what can happen, right? We cannot predict the future. But one thing we can control is our preparation. How much money are you saving right now? You see folks getting laid off left and right, up and down. How much money are you putting away? I see you with that tax check. Put it down. Put that refund down. Put that refund in a high yield savings account. Put that refund, a little bit of that in your checking. Put a little bit of that away. Budget your refund, because listen, leverage your refund if you guys have received as such. I'm telling you, listen to me. This is not the time to go and waste and spend your money. This is not the time right now. If you have to out of a necessity or emergency, totally understand. But with everybody getting laid off, man, I'm looking left to right. It has reaffirmed my position on why I am the way I am. I don't really trust no job. And this is not a knock to anything. It's just you provide a service. They get a service out of you. They pay you. And hey, listen, that is the relationship there. Right? Some of us love what we do, and that's okay to love what we do, but you have to understand when it comes to the bigger picture, anything can happen. And I love my job, so I'm saying this just out of keeping myself real, raw, and uncut. But when I see these folks get on the platform and they're telling their story, which is fine, but I don't want it to come off as a victimhood mindset. Why am I going this angle? Because there are things that we can do. There are always there's things we can do. Losing your job sucks. It's unfortunate. My heart goes out to those affected by all these layoffs and cutbacks and all that. Even in like other industries, I'm seeing the same thing happen. But you do have a sort of power in here. You have a little bit of control. Put your money away. Put it away. If you don't know how to budget, start reading books about budgeting. If you don't have access to books about budgeting, you're watching this video, go look up other videos about how to get started and learning about how your money works. Listen, there's no excuse for you to not be preparing for an unforeseen circumstance or event. You have every day to make a little small step toward building your fortress, building your shield around anything that can happen crazy in this economy. That doesn't mean the shield will be foolproof, but it would at least be able to withstand a little bit of the turmoil that may come your way. If none of my videos ever wake you up, let this one do it. Start saving your money. And before my investment folks come in here, listen, people got to learn how to start from square one first, right? So let's get them through square one first. Start putting away a little bit out of every single paycheck you get, even if it's $10, $5, $20, $30. Start getting into the habit, because it's habitual, it's behavioral. Start getting into the habit of learning how to put some away, learning how to buy back a little bit of your time for the future you, for your family. Just in case a rainy day comes where you do lose your job, and then you've lost your job, and now you're in this position where everything is going bad because you didn't prepare. This should run times 10 if you're a father. This should run times 10 if you're a mom. This should run times 20 if you're a parent. You know what I mean? This initiative to want to protect the future, or do what you can, or at least set you guys up for success, or at least against, like I said earlier, a shield against some of this resistance. Listen, it is one of your duties to look into this. You can't just live for you anymore. It's time to start thinking bigger. It's time to start thinking on a elevated level, all right? Listen, the things that you have been wanting to buy, they're still there. They will be there. They will always be there. Anything you want to buy, you can always consume it at any time. But right now, with this shift that's happening and the economy still trying to shake itself out, we got brand new change after change every single day. Why don't you take the safer route and go the route where you can at least protect yourself and give yourself some options? Give yourself some options, guys. So when I see all these folks on the platform, and if they're just telling their story, that's fine. But if they're, there is a little bit of a personal accountability that goes into what's going on right now. If you're 53 and broke, or if you're 40 and broke, or if you're 35 and broke, or if you're 33 and broke, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. Like I said before, I am not being insensitive to anyone who has lost their job. I've been a part of that before, and it absolutely sucks. I've lost my job actually twice due to circumstances out of my control. Not because I got fired because I was being bad, but it was the similar situation where they had to make cutbacks. I was on the chopping block. It is what it is. But from there, I took that experience, I internalized it. I thought, how could this never happen to me again in this sort of way? How can I better prepare if this does happen to me again? And that's where my saving mindset really came from, because it was at the point where I was like, this feels disgusting. This is trash. I don't like it, and I don't want to feel it anymore. So I don't know what's going to wake you guys up. I don't know if it's going to be your neighbor. I don't know if it's going to be your family member, or I don't know if it's going to be you. What will it take for you to start finally taking this serious? What I'm saying serious. I'm a young man, and I'm just trying to help. I'm an everyday guy. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not 100,000 there. I'm none of that. I'm just a regular cat who loves to save his money, who's trying to learn more about finances, and I'm watching the economy, and I'm watching people around me. I'm also trying to work on your mental space, because we have to change a lot of the ways that we've been going on in this economy. We're way too on autopilot, and then when something goes wrong, that's when everybody goes back to the chopping block. But see, you should have been preparing in the meantime. So starting from today, you got to promise me in the comment section, all right? You're going to start saving at least a little bit of money of every single piece of income you get, because you never know how long you might have that job. You never know how long that job security might actually last when the going gets tough. You never know, guys. Let that ring true. You don't really know. I could go to work tomorrow. That could be the last day because of things out of your control. So listen, start preparing. Look for other opportunities to still continue to build income. Hey, start a YouTube channel. Make a couple of $100 on the side if you can. Leverage your skill. Use your ability through YouTube, sharing it. Maybe you can leverage a little bit more income that way as well. I'm just saying we have to start thinking of ways and solutions to start fighting back against some of these crazy circumstances when they do happen. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. I'm a high believer in personal accountability when it comes to all of this. Again, unfortunate if you do lose your job, unfortunate if you are laid off, but I still feel like there are plenty of opportunities out there. I am with you. I empathize with you, but I'm also saying that if you've done your proper preparation for this unforeseen event, you're a little bit better off. So let everyone else's example inspire you. Let it lift you up to start changing a few of your habits, a few of your ways. God bless any and everyone going through unfortunate things. I am praying right along with you. I just want you to do your best to pick yourself back up. I know it's unfortunate, but do yourself to pick yourself back up. And for those who are watching the situation, what else are you waiting for? What else do you need to see before you start taking this serious? Go ahead, spend your money. Go ahead, spend your check. Don't let me tell you what to do. I'm just a guy on YouTube. God bless you guys. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.